Migration is a journey that transcends borders, filled with dreams, challenges, and resilience. Today, we delve into the personal story of a Cameroonian who has experienced the trials and triumphs of this journey firsthand.
My name is Moffo Christian Foo. I hail from Southern Cameroons, now called Ambazonia. I am a father of 3 boys, but unfortunately my wife passed away. I'm the sole custodian of my 3 boys. My area, our provinces are rich with rich deposits of coltan, gold, bauxite, and you name it. And the government remotely exploit these things even without the knowledge of the inhabitants. And so when we started trying to question a few of these things, it's like we don't like the country because the few people who are managing tap these things not even for the benefit of the country. They tap them for themselves. And if you question, the immediate reaction is you are incarcerated. And once they pick you up, they never see even your dead body. They never see your bones. So these things put us to constantly come to the public, to the limelight, to sensitize our people on what is happening. And instead of seeing us as patriots, as people who want to participate in the development of the country, they started seeing us as enemies of the country, and they're looking for ways to eliminate us. So that naturally made me to understand that if I'm here for a long time, I will not be able to give meaning to my life and meet the dreams that I have for my future. So I started looking for a way to move out. But before moving out, I decided to get into politics properly, and I became a member of the first opposition party of Cameroon. Police would come to my house, pick me up, and detain me for about 24 hours. For what reason, only God alone knows. So I started seeing that my life wasn't safe. So I first left Cameroon, migrated through Congo, and moved up close to Zambia, and I actually got to Libya. I got to Libya trying to see if I could move out of Africa, but it wasn't possible. So I spent almost 2 months outside. I saw that it wasn't moving. I came back, struggled, entered back through Gabon, and entered the country. So when I entered the country, luckily I had somebody with whom I'd worked. He knew me, and he said, no, I can't just leave you. So he gave me a job, which I did for about 4 months, just remotely working in the hinterlands. He was doing a road, so he got a Trunk C route. These are earth routes. So I helped him supervise that route. That's from where I got some money, and then he helped me to secure a visa for South Africa. I actually flew into South Africa in 2011. So my first few months, especially my first year in South Africa, was very, very challenging. So if I were asked to give a recommendation on the challenges in South Africa, I would say the challenges are universal. They are challenges that you can always face in any other country. Your attitude will then determine whether you'll be able to live in a community or you will not be able to live in a community. Amongst the many communities that I've interacted with, I am very much at peace with South Africans, both colored, black. Where I am in Brooklyn, they call me Papa. Everywhere they see me, they say Papa, Mr. Metal. So I think I'm a face that will not get missing in Brooklyn. And I've also dedicated my time to reach out yearly to very underprivileged people who are living on the streets. I started that initiative last year. This year it is going to continue. I cook for them. I dedicate a day. I take out a day from work. I cook for them. Make sure that I cook for at least 150 people who are underprivileged. Sometimes people with special needs. So this year I will be pushing a little more. I want to look for organizations that can support with winter blankets and warm dresses. Because I want that when I reach out this year, I should be able to, I am actually targeting about 200 people this year. So my standing in the community is very, very okay. Out of learning these skills, I've also learned culture, learn how to integrate in cultures that have slight differences with where I come from, to understand that you can navigate people with different origins, different mindsets, that all these people join in the same area, and you are able to bypass, to transcend that sense of community. Migration is an age-old tradition, and it is not now that it is going to stop. No matter, we have seen in Europe, we have seen people trying to cross the Mediterranean Sea. We've seen like Africans, like Asians who are trying to cross the Black Sea, move down to Australia, or try to cross the Pacific, move across to the Americas. But one thing I want to state here very categorically is that when it comes to South Africa, if you want to migrate down to South Africa, you must come with an open mind, come with a clean mind. South Africa has its own restrictions and regulations that meet international standards, which allow for any person who wants to migrate to also be willing to catch up with those regulations, be law-abiding. You come to South Africa, encourages migration that is regulated because they are a signatory to the United Nations Convention on migration, on refugees, which means that they will accept you. If you come in here as a refugee, you have to comply. You don't have to, because no country will tolerate somebody who comes to be a nuisance in their country. But if you are a law-abiding citizen, somebody who wants to improve their chances of life, you are much welcome to South Africa. Thank you.